am slightly getting tired of Disneyland copying Disney World.
Your attention, please.
What is shaking, guys? Welcome back. Now, in a recent video, we kind of compared Disneyland to Disney World. That Disneyland was becoming Disney World as far as expanding their walkways and things of that nature. Well, we're going to kind of stick with that, but in a little bit different light. The Disney company is slowly merging Disneyland and Disney World together. Now, you can buy a sweatshirt that's in both parks. You can buy Spirit jerseys that are in both parks. They're slowly limiting the amount of items that you can only get at one park or the other. Now, they will still have certain specialty items, limited edition items. I mean, I love the idea that they did with the Hatbox Ghost at their Trader Sam's. The one in Disneyland looked one way, but you get the other version in Florida. That kind of stuff is cool because it makes people go, ooh, and want to do both trips to get both items. But the fact that you can literally buy these same merchandise now at both parks, and one's at Downtown Disney, one's at Disney Springs, your World of Disneys look exactly alike. We talked about this in a recent Park Adventure video. I want to say it was, oh man, about 13 videos ago, 14 videos ago. It's been a while now. But you can just search back. It was our first November trip. And when we checked it out, my first thought was, this is exactly like Disney World. One thought, and one thought only. And that is, this looks exactly like Disney Springs World of Disney. So they're literally starting to not only sell merchandise that you can get at both parks, but they're starting to build their stores exactly alike. So what is separating Disneyland from Disney World? And that's one thing that's really starting to bug me. Now, when you talk to people that go to Disneyland all the time, or Disney World all the time, or that's just like your home park. Like for us, Disneyland is our home park. It's where we go more often than not. People that live in Florida are obviously going to go to Disney World more often than not, so that is their home park. And you've always been able to kind of say, well, we have this, you don't have this. And then we can say, oh, we have this. They don't have that. Well, what's happening now is, hey, I can get this here. Oh, wait. I can get this here. So we can both get the same now? So is that going to end up impacting somebody like us that lives in California, that mostly only goes to Disneyland, that says, I don't need to go to Disney World to see that or to get that. I mean, yes, rides are going to be slightly different, but even the rides are starting to become the same. So what is driving me, or somebody, that lives over here, from going to Florida just to go check out something such as merchandise? Now, I know merchandise is something small and not necessarily worth a big, giant $3,000-$4,000 trip. But if we're headed that way, as far as buildings and rides, what's the draw? Yes, it's something different. There's more parks and blah, blah, blah. What is drawing people from Florida to come out to Disneyland? The East Coast, it's a lot shorter trip to go down to Florida than it is to come all the way across the country to Disneyland. And if we're all going to end up having the same rides, well, then just what's the draw? Now, I don't think this is going to happen, but imagine if Disney World or Hollywood Studios changed their Tower of Terror into Mission Breakout. People in New York, for instance, that come to Disneyland, that say, ooh, I want to ride Mission Breakout. Let's go to Disneyland. Okay, well now all of a sudden Hollywood Studios has Mission Breakout. Well, New York, it's a lot closer. Guess what? A lot of the population lives on the East Coast. They're going to go to Disney World. So if you're starting to merge all everything together, what is left? What is going to happen? They're going to be interchanged. It's going to be the same. I can't think of the word, but they're going to be the same. There's not going to be a separable difference. You can buy the same ears in Disneyland. You can buy the same ears in Florida. Soon enough, you can ride the same ride in Disneyland, the same ride in Florida. I just don't like this whole, let's just make everything match. World of Disney is the biggest thing that, I love it. I love the way downtown Disney's look here in Anaheim. I like the one in Florida. I just don't like how they look exactly the same. They were owned by different companies. One's Universal, one's Disney. Cool, they both look awesome. But since they look exactly the same, it's like there's no different experience. You're not experiencing anything different. And I guess that's the biggest thing I'm looking at here. And like I said, even down to merchandise. I keep bringing up merchandise because I have Ashley that likes to buy all the clothes. And even she's getting frustrated that everything's basically the same. So that's why I keep bringing up merchandise. But it all comes down to experience. My experience, I want Disneyland to be one way and Disney World to be one way. Yes, Disney World is going to have its perks and its differences. Disneyland's going to have the same. It's going to have its differences and its quirks and all that kind of stuff. But when things slowly start to merge, it becomes, where does it stop? So leave your comments down below. I want to know what your opinion is on this. Do you think Disneyland and Disney World are starting to get too intertwined? Are they starting to mimic each other too much? Especially as far as World of Disney. Do you think it's wrong that Downtown Disney copied Disney Springs? So that's going to do it, guys. If you haven't done so already, give this video a big thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when other videos like this or other park adventure videos are uploaded. And as always, if you guys are at either park, tell Mickey I say hi. And I will see you all a little later.